young Jim drove a truck for the army, and his parents were so proud. He wrote them and he told them every bit that he was allowed. And the man who came home and took Jim's position had everyone fooled. See, 'cause he'd enlisted to the army, would pay his tuition, only to get himself kicked out of school. Yeah, the poorest of the poor fight the rich man's wars. The poorest of the poor fight the rich man's wars. We add up the loss, but the cost is, of course, the poorest of the poor pay for the rich man's wars. The years passed him by, and old Jim never talked quite the same. Gone silent and private, a secret he kept his shame. Awoken by nightmares even after so long. And then when his wife died, he called for his grandkids and gathered around him, and then he cried. The poorest of the poor fight the rich man's wars. The poorest of the poor fight the rich man's wars. We can add up the loss, but the cost is, of course, that the poorest of the poor pay for the rich man's wars. Yeah. Spoke of a little girl on the other side of the world who stepped out one day onto the road. He stopped, but just then his CO chimed in and said, "Jim, we've got places to go." And so we yelled out the window and started to approach, but the kid wouldn't move her bare feet. With his mind on the orders, Jim headed right for her, the sand marked with one long red streak. 'Cause the poorest of the poor fight the rich man's wars. The poorest of the poor fight the rich man's wars. We add up the loss, but the cost is, of course, that the poorest of the poor pay for the rich man's wars. Whoa. The poorest of the poor fight the rich man's wars. The poorest of the poor fight the rich man's wars. We add up the cost, and of course, it's the poorest of